Hello crafty friends, it's Jess from jesscrafts.com, and today I'm here with a project featuring Sunny Studio stamps and showing you how you can add some fake sprinkles to your projects to make your food stamps look even more realistic. I am using the Sunny Studios 2 Scoops stamp set. It's cool because it's a layering stamp set, so it already gives some dimension to the ice cream that I'm stamping. And that will, again, help it to make it look more realistic when I add the sprinkles later on. Since it's a layering stamp and I have to line everything up, I feel like using my Misti makes it a lot easier. And if I'm going to line it up, I figure why not make 2 cards at the same time. I'd recommend probably even making more than that if you're going to go through the trouble of laying them up. Although these are pretty easy. There's only 2 layers, and I've worked with other stamps that have a lot more layers that are a little bit more fussy, where these ones are pretty straightforward to line up here. I'm using Distress Oxide inks to do my stamping. The reason that I'm choosing them is I think that they do a great job of solid stamping and technique, so if you only could pick one ink in your collection, they would probably be my go-to. I've also heard that they're going to be releasing all the colors in Distress Oxide by the end of the year, so if again, if you're just going to pick one line, I think that would probably be it. I am using antique linen and frayed burlap for the cone. I went with the triangle cone, but there are 2 cones and 2 different styles of ice cream in the set, and I think both of them would work really well for this technique, and you could choose kind of what suits your personal tastes or make a mixture of both. Today I decided to go for chocolate ice cream, and my logic there was I wanted the sprinkles to really stand out, so I wanted a neutral color on the bottom, for the ice cream. And as you saw there, I have some swatches of my inks that help me to pick out great colors. They are the Jennifer McGuire swatches, so you can head over to Jennifer McGuire's website, jennifermcguireinc.com, to get those swatches. I think she did a really awesome job, and I'm so glad that she shared that resource for free with us all. I decided to go with the vintage photo and gathered twigs for the 2 layers of the chocolate ice cream. Really all you're looking for is one light brown and one dark brown. And I tried to go with slightly darker to begin with, so it had more of a chocolate and less of a caramel look essentially. Although I will say the layers on the top of the ice cream, that effect of layers, gets a little bit lost with all the sprinkles and glossy accents that go over it, but I still think that it was worth it to stamp the second layer, as the glossy accents do dry clear and you can still see it a bit. Here I am stamping my sentiment, also from the 2 Scoop stamp set, Sunny Studios. I always add an S to the end, it's just Sunny Studio, not Sunny Studios, but anyway. I did cut all of my layers with Wonky Wavy dies from Cat Scrappiness. I used the rectangles for these rainbow panels here, as well as for the ice cream panel. Those rainbow panels are from the Lawn Fawn Really Rainbow 6x6 paper pad, and then I used the ovals for the sentiment. I popped up the sentiment for a little bit of interest. Overall, it's a pretty simple card, so I thought that even just a bit of dimension was a good idea. I also layered up the ice cream panel on a simple piece of pink paper from that same Lawn Fawn pattern paper pad. Something that I recommend doing, but I don't always remember to do it myself, is if you want to save a little bit of your pattern paper, when you're doing a layer like that and you're going to put one large thing on top of another piece, you could cut like for instance, a smaller rectangle out of the pink paper, out of the rainbow paper, and then cover up the hole with your main image panel, and then you would have a die cut interesting piece of pattern paper, that is essentially would have just been covered up, and you would have it to use. I hope that makes sense. I've done it in a few of my videos, but just kind of covering up the hole and saving a little bit of pattern paper. To attach the sprinkles, I am applying glossy accents all over the top of the ice cream. So the glossy accents are kind of going to serve 2 purposes. Mainly, they are a glue to hold down the sprinkles, but also they're going to add some shine. And so that's why I chose it over any other glue. I think that technically multimedia matte or any other quality glues out there would hold down the sprinkles, but when they dry it on top, I don't know that that would be the look you're going for. Ice cream does kind of have a natural shine to it as it melts, so I thought the glossy accents were a good choice. And I'm applying it in kind of a fussy way. I put a few down And then I sort of gently position them, and then I just added the sprinkles one at a time. I think that if you put too many down, you could create these big clumps and kind of lose the effect of the ice cream in the detail there, but you know, up to you. And I'm using non-stick scissors to move it around just so that the glue doesn't ruin my scissors. I can easily get it off since they're non-stick. And that's it for my card today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in more crafting tutorials, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I will leave you links to the products that I used in the video description below. They are affiliate links. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to spend with me today. Have a great day. Bye.